Hey everyone, so we are up here over in Pine Hill where we have something very special going on back here. Behind me we have a beautiful, well, formerly beautiful house, primed for demolition. As you can see, we are already halfway through. Thankfully this place isn't too far from our office, so I didn't have to travel too long. But as you can see, we've got a little bit of light demolition going on. So I don't get to see this very often, which is why I'm super excited to show you guys what we're going to do on here.
Now don't worry, you'll get to see the whole thing from start to finish. So why don't we rewind a little bit to see what it looked like before we gently approached it with our excavator. Take note of the bucket attachment currently fitted. A few moments later, we change it out for the grapple, our tool for the job. Of course, you have to do a little bit of warm-up before the job, the digger equivalent of stretching before exercise. At 7:51, we decided the garage was kind of looking at us funny, and for a good minute, our excavator became a $50,000 garage door opener. After this, we thought the garage was a little bit small, so we wanted to give it an expansion. With that finished, it looked like we didn't have enough headroom either, so then we started working on expanding the ceiling. Our excavator seems to hold a real grudge against the floor there. Now it's done. We moved on to give the roof a little bit of a trim. At 8 AM, the first of many bins arrive, here to collect the debris.
So what are we doing right now?
So we're demolishing the house, and the reason the digger is separating the rubbish is because the metals, aluminium frames, steel beams, these can be salvaged. They can, it's a separate metal scrap, whereas the house rubbish is going into the bin. And so today we've got 2 bins just rotating, keep filling in, and then getting this going to the yard.
Hey, so I'm here with our project manager Akshay. So what exactly is happening here today?
As you can see, we are demolishing the house. It's an old house. I'll not say like too old, but it's a leaky house. That's why we are demolishing the house right now. We are at the half stage right now currently. We are separating the metals and the timber material and the construction waste so that we can salvage this metal again and construction as separate. On another day, we will use this garden stuff as a separate waste so that it will not harm the environment. So we are just segregating all types, different types of waste.
To the first round of interviews, the digger kicked back into gear and got to work on the upper floor.
Earthquake fault.
Is there any particular reason you chose today?
The reason we chose today is because nearby there's a school and it's just around the corner. So if it's on the weekday, there's a lot of parents, so the traffic is going to be horrendous and we need to consider a lot more factor. So today the traffic is a lot less. And you don't need to keep swapping.
Is there anything that isn't being demolished?
No, everything goes. So we are first taking down the house, and then once the site has been cleared from the building material, then the next thing we are going to start is the trees. So we're going to take all the trees because we're going to be working on retaining wall, and especially the back 2 sides are very deep. So all the trees are going. Some of the trees are getting relocated because there's a lot of big trees, fruit trees, fruit-grown trees. So they're getting relocated. We got new homes for them. But we are keeping the front fence. The fence is doing great, and we're going to keep a strip of grass in the front. That is to stop the silt, any discharge that will run onto the grass. It will serve as a barrier for discharging directly onto the road.
So how long does demolishing a house usually take?
It takes us about 8 to 10 months to build a house, but it only takes a day. Actually, this took 2 hours to come down. Half the house is all gone. so it doesn't take long to demolish. But the old need to go because it was a leaky home, and the new comes.
So what's going to be put back then?
So over here is going to be 2 new houses. We designed the two big houses for the owners. So originally they had a huge house right in the middle of the section. It's going to be a 3-level house at the back and a 2-level house in the front. And because the owner is going to live at the back house, so that's why he needs a bigger space. And for his family, he preferred a 3-level house. So we are digging down to achieve the 3-level, so that we don't have the high infringement.
Taking a small break in a gazebo that I am not comfortable sitting down on. I'm not sure if this was part of the demolition, but it shows how it looks like it was. Hey, so what are the benefits of working on your job?
Let's say like I'll socialize with too many people, so I'll meet too many trades because I'm looking after a job since the excavation to the door hardware. So you can imagine how many trades are coming on site. I'm also contacting with their bosses, their QS, company QS. So it's like too many people, so I'm communicating and I'm understanding what challenges they face, as well as what challenges their subcontractors face. So it's like a very good knowledge that I'm gaining from this job. This is like the biggest benefit I have. And since we are like doing from excavation to the door hardware as a VIKON company, we know each and every challenges and we can tackle them very easily. So we calculate our risk before we start the job. So I'll say that benefit help us to tackle those challenges.
Yeah, cool. That's super awesome. Do you prefer doing residential projects or school projects?
That's a tricky question. To be honest, both projects are really good. Our company, VIKON Construction, is specialized in renovations. So when we go for the refurbishment at school, we look after the environment of the school, like we look after the health and safety. We follow all the standards. We check for the health and safety for the students as well, because there will be students around when we are working. So we follow all the standards and up to mark all the standards for the health and safety, for the execution and quality, always the best. Exactly same thing we follow in the residential projects. We always go beyond the step for the quality and the standards. For the standards, I'll say standards in terms of quality as well as the health and safety.
A few hours in, the sun is up and the house is down. It's pretty unrecognizable now, to say the least. But over the course of this year, we'll be building something bigger, better, and fully modern. We hope you enjoyed this demolition video. If you want to stay tuned for more of our projects, please give us a like, subscribe, and stay tuned.